Hello, and welcome to my report on Jerry Wexler. Jerry Wexler was born in 1917 in the Washington Heights section of New York City and was the firstborn child of Jewish immigrants, his father from Poland, his mother from Germany. In 1936, his mother enrolled Jerry and sent him to Kansas State University. He quickly got caught up in the nightlife, which caused his grades to drop, and his mother to bring him back to New York. Back in New York, he began working with his father washing windows, and spent his spare time becoming a regular at music nightclubs like the Apollo, where he befriended a local music store owner who was Wexler's first major influence and gatekeeper into the music business. In 1941, he was drafted into the military, which lit a spark into his soul and helped him to develop a strong work ethic and made him hell-bent on finding success. Upon discharge, he returned to Kansas State and finished his degree. Wexler really had no previous background in music or business. The only job he ever had was as a window washer, and he had no musical training. However, from the nightlife he was introduced to in Kansas, the time he spent at New York City nightclubs, combined with his new military work ethic, he came back to New York City after graduating with a new motto: achieve, 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 and was ready to make his mark in the music industry. His first jobs in the industry were as a song plugger for BMI and then a reporter for Billboard before getting into production in A&R. Jerry Wexler is known as the man who invented rhythm and blues. No, literally, he coined the term rhythm and blues while reporting for Billboard. He introduced white listeners to R&B greats such as Ray Charles, Big Joe Turner, The Drifters, and many more. He eventually would help solidify Atlantic Records' position as a leader in the industry by releasing music by greats such as Otis Redding, Cream, Led Zeppelin, Solomon Burke, Duane Allman, and Willie Nelson. Probably his biggest musical achievement was signing and developing an artist away from Columbia Records, Aretha Franklin. Aretha's giant hit, Respect, as well as her entire career, were incredibly influential to artists of the coming decades and still are to this day, and she very well may have not seen this success without Wexler. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987. So although Jerry willingly admitted that when he started, he knew nothing at all about playing or recording music, he was able to grind his way to the top with his natural business sense and gritty tactics. It can be argued that he single-handedly had more influence than any one individual on modern American music, as he played a big part in the transition of radio stations playing R&B and then rock and roll. He did this with pure persistence. He harassed, argued, pleaded, and bullied until they would play his singles. He also always had his eye open for opportunities that others were missing out on. Aretha Franklin was just one of the dozens of artists that could say owe a lot of their success to Wexler's faith in and work developing them. He also thought outside of the box and created innovative contracts with producers, labels, songwriters, and studios, which mostly are still the common practice of today's industry. The only glaring mistake Wexler made in his career was heavily undervaluing Atlantic Records when working out a deal to sell to Warner Brothers. A lot of money was missed out on, but at the same time, this move still gave him a lot of freedom from pressure and ability to pursue his passions with producing and recording. What I learned from Wexler's career is that, 1, you don't need a background in music or business to become successful in the music industry, and 2, it is a battlefield out there, where grit and street smarts often take the cake over talent and experience. Jerry Wexler undoubtedly is one of the most influential figures of the shaping of 20th century and modern day music, and I think everybody in the industry could take a page or two out of his book. Thank you.